So now I'm going to show you quickly how to set up the camera for your animation, and just like what I showed you in the class. Uh, so I'm going to build up something really fast because I don't have anything in the scene, and also I'm going to use animation path. I'm going to animate a simple sphere. Uh, And animation path is very useful tool, and you can use it for many things. And for example, animating fish in the ocean or airplane in the sky. And you can later, once the semester is over, or like whenever you have some time and you want to play with Maya, then you can try. And for now, I'm going to make simple plane, polygon plane, and make it a little bit bigger. And then uh, using sculpting tool, I'm going to make a quick terrain kind of looking. So when I use sculpting tool, what I like to do is make the size 0, and then strength somewhere between 9 and 10. But for this one, I wouldn't mind using a little bit stronger strengths. So the size, keep in mind that size is 0 now. So to make it bigger, to make brush size bigger, pressing down B as in boy, and pressing it down, and then left mouse key, pressing it down, and then if you move your mouse left and right, you can make the brush size bigger. And then I'm going to quickly sculpt some sort of terrain, and maybe like that. Let's see. Okay, it's not really pretty or anything like that, but yeah, for this exercise, this will do the job. And then I'm going to select this plane, and what's good practice is as soon as you make something, you name them. So I'm going to type terrain underscore GEO for geometry, and then I'm going to select this this thing here, as to make the selected object live. What it means is if you select it and it it uh, looks like it's deselected, but you cannot select it anymore. But what you can do after you turn the object live is you can draw things or create things on top, and it will stick to that surface. So what I mean by that is, if you let's select the create a curves tool, and if you draw a line like this, and then you can see actually the curves is drawn on the surface like this, right? So, and then after that, if you select this again, if you click this again, and then to deactivate, then you can select the terrain again, and the curves there. So what I will do next is I will create the polysphere. Then if I turn this, you will be able to see this one here, and then I will name this as let's say snowball. Oops. Snow, then underscore geo, and curve, I can name it to like animation, let's select animation path, and then underscore 1, something like that for now. And then, or maybe it's curve, so instead of that, CR or something like that. Okay, so after then, you select the sphere and select the curve, and then go to the animation, and then go to the constraint and motion path, and then attach to motion path, and then I choose default settings, so I reset settings just in case, and then apply. And after then, if you see, if you click play, then it's okay. Let's watch it again. So like it's too deep inside your terrain. Then what you can do is just simply move up your curve, as you already know. And then let's watch it again. And it looks like the sphere is not like rolling or anything. To see clearly, you can click this one, which is wireframe unshaded, and then you'll be able to see it. So I want to make this ball, sphere roll, but unfortunately what I did was I selected the sphere itself instead of making a group on top. I selected sphere itself and then attached it to the path, which was probably a stupid thing to do. But what you can do is there's always a solution if you look for it. So if you click the sphere, there's an input from this animation path going directly into the rotation of the sphere. So which means I cannot really animate this sphere itself. But if you go to the motion path, and then if you click one of these, you will see the sphere is rolling now. So what I'll do is I turn back to 0, and then I will click this one, and then right click of the mouse, and then key selected. And then keep in mind that I turn this option on, which is auto keyframe toggle, which means whatever I make changes, it will create your keyframe automatically. So if I go to last frame, and then let's say if I input the positive values, you will see it's actually rolling backwards. So that's not what I want. So it should be rolling forward. So I'll add somewhere around this, maybe it may work. So let's go back to the first frame and then see. So now it's rolling, and probably it should roll even more. So I go to the last frame, then add more values, maybe 850. Let's see if it works. Maybe it looks a little bit better. So it looks like it's better. And so now I have this. I created this ball rolling down on the terrain of the surface of the terrain. So this is the part 1, and then part 2 I show you how to create the camera.